protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.
So nice to have you shopping with me today. My name is Bobby Ray Carter. Okay, guess what? It is National Sewing Month, and we are kicking it off today, the 1st of September, and I love it. This is the first day, so you're gonna get that opportunity to see some amazing, amazing values. And the other thing that we are celebrating, Janome. It's the 100th anniversary of this incredible brand that started back in the 1920s. So just to show you, give you an idea of what's coming up in the hour, I wanted you to see this machine. So what you are looking at, this is actually the Janome HD. HD means heavy duty. I love the way it looks, don't you? It's all black. It's very, very sleek. There, I think you maybe see it a little bit better there without the glare. Heavy duty machine. It is, I mean, it has all of the bells and whistles, brand new today and on sale, honestly, at an incredible, incredible price. You have the opportunity to be able to pick that one up right now. Enjoy, shop, $369.99. It's an all aluminum metal body to it. So what's great about this machine, this is going to do everything from your everyday jobs to, like, imagine you can even do like multiple layers of leather in this machine. So it's a powerhouse, and we'll tell you more about that. And your FlexPay, 5 FlexPay payments today, $74 on any credit card, debit card, PayPal. We know about that HSN card, right? Every time you put $75 on that card, or you can use your Zulily or your Q card, we're going to give you $15 back that you can spend on anything. So check that out today. By the way, 25-year warranty here as well. And then also coming up a little bit later on in the hour, this is an awesome item. Number one, it's a customer pick. It is the Light. But what this is the Illuminated Lamp with a wireless charging station. And it has this beautiful, you see this beautiful look to it. Down at the bottom, and I'll just kind of tilt it forward, you can see that it has the Qi charger on that, so that's compatible obviously with your smartphones, your laptops. It even has a night light with 3 different settings to this one. And basically, again, you just kind of like touch this anywhere and you are going to be able to get, it's more of like an ambient lighting that you're going to get, but fabulous for back to school, maybe if you're working on those recipes in the kitchen. And look at the price on that one today, because we sold it for $60.99. $34.99 is your price on that one today. Okay. Well, we're going to start off with the very first item, which is a serger. But I wanted to tell everyone, I don't know where to go. I'll go over here. Okay. The word Janome is a Japanese word. This is a company that started back in 1920, so hence this is the 100th anniversary. But it basically means eye of the snakes. This has been an amazing, amazing company for many years. And today, we are celebrating. I mean, when you've been a leader in the industry for about 100 years, there's a lot to be said for this. And by the way, they were the first. Cutting edge. So today we are giving you a serger. So for anyone out there who's like, well, what in the world is a serger? A serger basically is a machine that utilizes what is called an overlock stitch. So what it does, it literally trims the seams, right, and then encloses the edges of the fabric. So that's how it is quite different from a regular sewing machine. Let me share with you, sergers, so expensive. And we all know that you go out there to buy sergers, you can pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars for a serger. Today, and by the way, I only have 248 of these, I think it is, to go around. 241 from $399, $329, your price, a 25-year warranty that goes right along with it. You have the VIP HSN, you have your 9-month VIP financing. It's only $36.55 there. We're gonna ship it to you for free. We're gonna walk you through this, but this is a 4-thread, so you're gonna be able to do so many different jobs. But again, the difference is, instead of basic like a lock stitch that you have a sewing machine, your serger is going to do an overlock stitch. So it's going to trim it, and then it finishes off all of the edges as well. So let me bring in our special guest celebrating 100th anniversary, Jennifer Tryon, who's our sewing expert. Happy anniversary.
Well, thank you so much. I can't believe I'm celebrating 100 years. Don't I look so?
I know, you look fabulous.
That's so funny. But Janome, 100 years, and this serger, to be able to commemorate that anniversary, also to be able to get you in the door of having your own serger at this price point, this is amazing. You know, some people look at these machines and they always kind of wondered, what is that funny machine with all the knobs on the front? What does that do? Is it a sewing machine or what? But watch what it's doing. You see this tail here? There's a knife there. It's actually trimming the edge of my little leggings here. And what's happening is the serger allows you to work with hard to work with fabrics. So what's happened here is I'm able to finish that seam. Look at that, it's gorgeous, very professional, but it maintains that stretch, which if you were trying to do something like this, well, you couldn't on a regular sewing machine. As soon as you walked, it would pop. We've all been there when you're making something yourself, like leggings. You know, it's so easy to put a pair of leggings together with, you know, about a yard of fabric and your serger, and you just maintain that stretch. And now you've got that professional finish that you see in the garments that you get from the store. You can have that at home. But so often, Bobby, so often people are afraid or intimidated by a serger because they're worried about threading it. But let's go on a little tour of this machine so that you really can learn there's nothing to fear. First of all, it comes with the extended table, which is very rare for a serger. Normally, you would only have this much space to work in. But check this out. It's coming with that extended table, an extra 6 inches of workspace or more. So I love this, but let's move that off to the side and open up the guts of the machine, because this is where Janome says, we got nothing to hide. All metal in here. Beware of plastic parts on sergers at this price point, and sergers that don't allow you to access the left-hand side. So if you're doing due diligence and shopping online and looking for something similar, make sure if you're seeing around this price point, can you open the left-hand side? Because you need to be able to access this side for threading and for cleaning. And often people are worried about threading a serger, but let me tell you, it's not as bad as you think. And Janome's gone ahead and put a thread guide right under the front cover here, so you don't have to get out your manual every time. In fact, everything is color-coded. So there's a green dot, green. Everywhere you see green, you put that first thread. Everywhere you see orange,
nice.
You put this, or red, you put the second thread, and so on. Blue, the third thread. Orange, the fourth thread. So you can do 4 threads or 3 threads in this serger, and it really is going to help you learn how to thread it along the way. It's not as fast to thread as a regular sewing machine because you've got 4 different components to thread, but it is doable. It's not impossible, and I love that you're able to get these professional results at home. And when you're serging with something, you know, like we talked about, difficult fabrics to work with, this is the machine that's going to allow you to open up that sewing journey for yourself and really get in there with some very cool projects.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. And I did want to remind everyone, when you look at, first and foremost, this is brand new. No one has seen it. $70 off, but it's actually $88 off because the shipping and handling on this is close to $18. So it's a huge savings today. I also wanted to let everybody know, earlier today, Ty had the kickoff of our National Sewing Month, and he had the matching sewing machine. So if you wanted to pick up the matching sewing machine to go with it, I really encourage you to do that. So there it is on hsn.com. That item number is 773776, because I love that ability to be able to put the two of them together. Here's the thing. When you are looking at this serger also, you're also getting a lot of additional value-added extras to come right along with it. You know, I love, again, that Jennifer just showed you the table, which is huge. You get 4 spools of thread. You're also going to get a general purpose presser foot. Some of them are not up here on our board. You get 2 different screwdrivers. You get the needles that go with it. And you're also going to get the artistic tweezer. That's a huge value added added extra to go right along with it. But you have everything you need. And the thing, and I'm so glad you talked about how intimidating, because I've heard this from a lot of viewers who really feel like, sergers frighten me, I don't know, are they easy to use? I mean, how simple, and we love the fact that they not only do the job better because they literally give you a finished product, but they're also so much faster, aren't they, Jennifer?
So fast. We're talking upwards of 1,200 stitches per minute. These are little workhorse machines. You don't need to fear really pedal to the metal with the serger. It's made to run. It's also made for materials, like we said before, that are just almost impossible for your regular sewing machine, like faux fur or minky. If you're making costumes or baby blankets, what happens is they just shred as soon as you cut them. You know, you get the back of your blanket ready or your costume pattern cut out, and then look at what happens. It just falls apart. And this is way too thick to be putting a regular seam in. So here's my tip for you. Take any weird furry fabric like this and bring the edges, before you sew it, to the serger first. What it's gonna do, you can see it right here, is trim off the excess, the part that's kind of shredding, and it's gonna lock all of those fibers in place with a row of stitches. And now look at the edge of your faux fur. Yes, now your seam is going to be totally encapsulated. You're not going to be breathing in this fiber, and it's going to make this difficult to work with fabric much easier to sew with now.
Yeah, great idea. And I know we even have up here like a couple of additional examples so you can actually see the difference in the finish of the edge that you get created. So you can see it basically, it gives you professional results each and every time, no matter how many threads that you're working with. And I say this to any of the viewers out there. If you have always wanted to own a serger, and listen, if you are a sewer, you really do need to have the serger because again, that's going to give you that finished look, that more polished product. But here's the thing. We are celebrating our 100th anniversary of Janome, and I said they were the first. So if you've thought about it, you've gone out, you've done your comparison shopping, enjoy the fact that it's basically $80 off today. I know we don't have that many to go around. We started with only a little over 200, well, about 241. Get it home, free shipping, and then also remember you can take advantage of not only that flex pay. I mean, this is $65.80 on any credit card without any interest. Maybe you want to buy it now, put it away. Say, look, honey, I'm buying this, put it underneath the Christmas tree for me. Or again, even our HSN card, particularly today with this amazing promo of every time you put $75 in the card, we give you $15. So you can utilize that with your HSN card, your Q card, or your Zulily card. But quick, simple, and easy. So question for you, Jennifer. What is the difference? I mean, because I know a lot of people will go, well, all right, so this is a 4-thread serger. I've seen sergers that have like 12 threads. Will this do most of the work that I need it to do? Or do I need to, is this?
Of course.
Okay.
And in fact, so you saw what a 4-thread stitch looks like. You showed it there. I'm using that because it's a stronger stitch for leggings.
Okay.
But let me show you how easy it is to switch to a 3-thread stitch. So I'm just going to take the thread out of my left hand needle, and I'm just literally snipping it. No big deal. And I've taken that needle out. Now I've got 3 threads in the machine. And now what we can do is what's called a rolled hem. So we could do a regular stitch with 3 threads. It wouldn't be as strong as the 4, or we could go ahead and put our machine in position to do a rolled hem, which is so nice and lovely to be able to do on napkins. And if you're wondering, okay, well, how do I achieve a rolled hem? In your manual, the book that comes with the machine, there is a guide. So if you're new to serging and thinking, oh my gosh, I don't even know if I could sew straight with this, let alone do a rolled hem, there's all sorts of pictures and guides to how you can do some of these, let's call them fancier stitches, but you'll see it doesn't take much more effort to do a rolled hem than it does anything else. And it's gonna show you in this guide exactly, I love this page. You're gonna bookmark page 31. Because it says if you want to do a rolled hem or a picot edge or a narrow edge, it shows you exactly where to put all of the dials. So you want to make sure you've got your bottom dial, your differential feet on 1, your when you do a rolled hem, you want to have your stitch length to R for rolled hem. And then it shows you where to put the dials too. So at 7, at 3, at 4, and at 3, good. We pull back our stitch finger, and now we've just got the one needle loaded there. We can re-engage the knife because the knife can go up or down just with the switch of the little wheel there. And now we're ready to take a woven fabric. See how this is sort of fraying on the edge? But wouldn't that look nice on a holiday table as a napkin?
Beautiful.
Just that piece of cloth. Yeah, you can be making those yourself just by using this different stitch. And look at how fast we're going. Now, this is cutting off that edge. All of that stuff that's fraying is now getting totally overlocked and into place with this rolled hem. And I'm going to show you the difference between what we're doing here on the rolled hem and your regular 4-thread or 3-thread, because often people think, oh, the serger can only do one thing, but look at how nice and finished that looks on the outside now.
Perfect.
Compared to if we had to put like a seam and then another seam, there'd be a big lump there. This is exactly how they do it at all of those linen stores where you're buying those napkins. I mean, for a yard of fabric, you could probably get 12 napkins for what, $5?
Yeah, exactly. And I did want to show the viewers the book you were using, Jennifer. You get it. So this is that instruction book. And right, I'm sorry I didn't have it out here before, but it comes with it. It talks about absolutely everything. There's the thread needle chart, narrow hemming. It goes through, you know, all the different test stitches. You get all of the information that you need, and it comes right along with you. You know, I was thinking about the fact that I know a lot of people, you know, initially during COVID were home and like, okay, it was the perfect time to learn something new, right? And maybe you always wanted to sew. Maybe you were sewing years and years and years ago. Maybe you have the same machine you had from years ago and it's like, okay, it's time to update. Maybe you've never had a serger. I hope today will be the day you do it. I know we brought in really, really limited quantities, but the mere fact that we have it available, we have now only about 219 left. That's it for the whole country. You always have the full 30 days. And listen, you know, even if you have, I think like with the grandkids, when the grandkids come over, I'm like, bored, what are we gonna do with them? You know, stimulate the creativity. I mean, pull out some fabric, make fun things. I mean, this is a great way for you, whether it's just you alone or you with your kids, to be able to get away from the, you know, the computers and the laptops and just have fun and be creative. And to your point, Jennifer, think of the amazing holiday gifts, because those are the best kind of gifts, aren't they? I mean, something that somebody actually took the time to create.
Well, if you're making napkins and for the first time in maybe a year and a half, being able to go to some family member's house for Thanksgiving, what an amazing hostess gift to be able to bring handmade napkins. Or what if you've got a little grandchild that would love a little bit of like Halloween wear? We've been making leggings because, you know, working with stretch knits like this is just so fun. And you can attach the elastic so easily with the serger. Let me just show you here, because this is really something. Once you have a serger, you're like, wow, does it ever do a lot of sewing jobs? So I've got the elastic here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm actually trimming the little edge of the elastic, and I'm stretching it as I go. And I'm gonna let this basically cover the entire waistband. See how I'm kind of stretching it? And now what's gonna happen is that elastic's gonna be permanently affixed to the edge of my leggings. Now, if I was doing this on a regular sewing machine, I might have to loop that elastic in with a safety pin and make a tunnel for it to go through. Not with the serger. The elastic is going to be completely secured around the edge of the waistband, the way they would do it with leggings from the store. So if you're wanting to make some cute, you know, seasonal PJ bottoms like this, or little leggings for the little people in your life, get them to help. They can go on your lap. Trust me, the kids love pressing the foot pedal.
I bet.
And you know what? They're not intimidated by the serger. They love making it go fast. And they absolutely love wearing things that they've made themselves.
That's a great
which
point.
Which is so fun.
And you're right about that. I mean, like I said, we're the ones that are intimidated, not the kids, right? So here's the thing. We already have a clock that is up on the screen. We have more and more people that are jumping in. Today is the kickoff of National Sewing Month. We are celebrating the 100th anniversary of Janome here at HSN. And this is the only airing. Only airing because we didn't bring in that many. I mean, we brought in whatever we could. It's this awesome serger. I mentioned a little earlier, Ty had the matching machine to go with it. If you wanted to have both of them and match, you can go to hsn.com to see more of that and check out all the other Janome items that we have as we celebrate our 100th anniversary. So there you can see also the regular sewing machine. If you want to pick that up, the graphic that's on the screen is obviously still for the serger, but the machine is available at $149. But here's the thing. Can I, in terms of using the thread, this is a 3 to 4 thread, so I can use it with either 3 threads or 4, right? But you have to use at least 3 threads. Is that right, Jennifer?
That's right. You want to use 3 threads so that you've got enough, like there's 2 threads stitching in and one that's doing that looping. You always want to have one doing the looping. And you know, a 4 thread, which is that thicker version right here, that's going to be great for leggings. A 3, because there's going to be lots of wear and tear. If you wanted to do something like an infinity scarf for the season, where you're just encapsulating something that is woven, it's not going to get a lot of wear and tear because it's just sort of around your neck. 3 threads is fine for that. But honestly, I kind of feel like 3 thread, 4 thread, as long as it's overlocked, it's going to be great.
Right.
And it's going to be sturdy, and it's going to be a stitch that you can't achieve in any other way. You're maintaining that stretch, or you're stitching up those fraying edges, and that's just going to make the sustainability of what you've made last just so much longer.
Yeah, definitely. And then like you see, when you see the overlock stitch, you have the stretch, right? So you have the stretch throughout the entire garment, because again, what the serger is doing, it's trimming off the edges, and then with that overlock stitch, it is locking it in, completely giving you that professional look. Awesome buy today with, as we said, basically $80 off, because you see that you have the 70 off. No, wait a minute. Yeah, 70, 80, now almost $90 off, because the shipping and handling is $18 on this. So I love the value. I love the FlexPay, $65.80 on any credit card. There is absolutely no interest at all on FlexPay, and that can be on any credit card, debit card, Apple Pay, and you have 30 days. So if you're already a Janome lover, maybe you've been dedicated to this brand, like I said, they were the first. Here's your chance to maybe pick up that first serger or update your machine. We have the heavy duty machine that'll be coming up in just a matter of minutes, but this is the only airing of the serger. Comes with a lot of goodies. We didn't actually have them all to put out here, but you get a lot of great things to go with it. Those artistic tweezers, which are another really important value added for this particular configuration. And the book, the instruction book down here, comes with it. So you are not alone, right? You have the opportunity to walk through it, what I think I like about the book also, Jennifer, it's explained very succinctly, right? In ways that you can understand and easily follow.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And Janome has gone ahead and put the instructions on how to thread the machine right in the window. So even if you don't want to have to get out the book every single time, what you need to know to use the machine is right where you need it. This thread guide is right there under the lip of the machine, so you're going to be good to go. You're not going to waste time if you have to rethread it. But for the most part, you leave a neutral color in your serger, like white, gray, tan, and you kind of just serge with whatever's there, and it's always ready to go. I love that about the serger.
And I love the 25-year warranty that you also get that goes right along with it as well. So that is 773-777. So definitely stay right here. But we are going to come right back with that awesome heavy-duty machine from Janome as we celebrate 100th anniversary.
Food has always been my passion, but the truth is, even in the world's best kitchens, the tools can really make or break a chef. That's why I've developed this incredible, innovative line for HSN. It makes the prep easy, and it also makes the cooking a whole lot of fun. From my kitchens to your tables. Let's turn the everyday into gourmet.
I'm Valerie Stubb, host here at HSN, and I want to share with you all some of the great content we have on HSN's Facebook and Instagram pages. Learn some fashion tips and beauty hacks, or just spend time with your favorite hosts. Follow HSN on Facebook and Instagram for giveaways, exclusive access to live events with HSN hosts and your favorite brands, win, share, watch, connect, shop product drops, and more with #LoveHSN. Join in on the fun, and I'll see you there.
Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. My name is Bobby Ray Carter, and it is National Sewing Month. And of course, this is the first day of the month, so we are kicking it all off today. Don't forget our awesome promotion on our HSN card, actually the HSN card, Zulily card, and Q card. Every time you put $75 in your cart, we will give you $15 back. So I love that opportunity. Check that out. All you need is code 188084. Okay, so I wanted to start this way because this is such a great machine. And as we continue with that 100th anniversary, I wanted you to see that it has this great cover that goes with it, but check it out. In this awesome, super, super chic, sleek black. This is the HD, not high def in this case. It is heavy duty. It's the heavy duty 3000. So first of all, I love the way it looks. The machine though, by the way, is all made with an all aluminum metal body. I wanted to turn that so it's not, is that glaring for you, Jennifer? Is that better? Okay. Okay, it's an all aluminum metal body, and Jennifer was just talking about the fact you really want to, at all costs if you can, avoid machines that are made, with plastic or utilizing plastic. This machine today, HSN price of $449. We have it for $369. We are additionally going to put it on 5 flex pay payments. So that is what, $74, any credit card, debit card, PayPal. No interest there. And then with your HSN card, we have VIP financing on this, $41.11 on your VIP card. And then you're getting this all shipped to you additionally for free. But this is the workhorse, right? This is the guy. This is the one that's going to do, but don't think you can only do like really intense, heavy jobs. You can do your simple little sewing. Maybe you just need to hem a pair of pants. You can do that. Or it will actually, you can do multiple layers of some of your heavy leather. Maybe you're working on quilts, blankets, anything of that nature. It can do that job as well. Item number 730323. We actually have a couple of items over here. How cool is that? So that is a backpack. It was actually made with this machine. And again, this is cork. And imagine being able to do this yourself. And today, we are going to offer it with the same 25-year warranty because we are celebrating Miss Jennifer Tryon, the 100th anniversary of Janome, which is so impressive. And that warranty, we have all that in warranty information up on the screen. That to me, that is your consumer confidence. Like I said, Janome was the first. So when you're talking about a brand that's been around for over 100 years, they got it going on. I love this one. I think, first of all, it has a much smaller profile, Jennifer, than a lot of the other heavy-duty machines that I've seen in the past.
For sure. I love this machine for a workbench or in your sewing space or, as just one of those real utility machines around the house because it can take, yes, all your everyday sewing, but I'm actually doing up a couple quilt blocks here in leftover jeans, like jeans that are too small for the kids, maybe too small for me too, because this is perfectly good fabric. And just look at the speed at which we're going at here, more than 1,000 stitches per minute. And this is gonna make very quick work if you've ever wanted to try your hand at quilting. I just chain piece all of those together right there at once, all of those pieces of denim. And now I'll go ahead and split them apart and start sewing those pieces together. So now I've got a quilt block. And the denim is no problem for a heavy duty machine like this. In fact, we should take you on a little tour of it because
definitely
it is not, it's so sleek. You might think, well, where am I picking the stitches and what does it come with? Well, let's take a look. We've got 18 stitches here and we're talking about everything you need, nothing you don't need. You know, if you're new to sewing or if you've been sewing for a while, or this is going to be your second machine. I love this as a second machine, by the way, because it really is no fuss, no muss. We've got our practical stitches here, all the blind hem stitches for doing your pants. You've got the zigzag triple stitch. This is the triple stitch and a triple zigzag. Triple stitch means it's gonna, for every one stitch you would get regularly, it's gonna put 3 in its place. So if you're repairing the boat cover or the barbecue cover, or you're upholstering your patio furniture or something like that, you can have 3 stitches in place of 1, and it just makes it extra, extra durable. You're gonna choose your stitches based on the number, and then just with these glide bars, you can choose the width and the length of your stitch. Then you're going to come down here, very easy to thread. You've got the drop-in bobbin with the clear case, so you know how much you've got left. You've got a little storage compartment here where you can keep your automatic buttonhole foot. It exposes the free arm that will just come right off. And I wanted to flag you that this is the kind of machine that when you get it home, everything you need is coming in the box. Bobby Ray, did you see the crazy assortment of feet?
Yeah, I was just going to show this to everyone. Here we know we have, this is, look, these are all, and when you go, important to know, when you go out to buy all these feet, this adds up. I mean, no, we don't have an exact dollar on this, but you're getting the blind stitch hem foot, you're getting underneath that the zipper foot, you're underneath the automatic buttonhole foot, then you're getting the spool holders, down underneath is the lint brush. Over here, the extra spool pin, you get the seam ripper, you get the even feed foot. I know these are super, super expensive.
That's worth $40, $50 alone.
Thank you, I was just gonna say that. I know, so again, you gotta add up all of this as we're going along. The over edge foot, next to that, that satin stitch foot, open toe satin stitch foot. We're not done. You're getting the hemmer foot. Underneath that, you get the 1/4 inch seam foot. You get the screwdriver. You then get a set of the bobbins. You definitely also get the assorted needle set that goes with that. Traveling up a bit, you're getting the quilter, you're getting the darning foot, and you are getting the zigzag foot. But these two, right, the even feed foot and the automatic buttonhole foot, you're probably looking at close to $100 for just those two, aren't we, Jennifer?
Absolutely, and I want to show you this white one here because this is a rare gem that normally is about $30 extra, and this is the Easy Glide Zigzag foot. And it's made out of sort of like, you know, the stuff that's like on frying pans that makes it really slippery. So I'm gonna put that on the machine in place of the regular zigzag foot. And you wanna know what I'm gonna use this for? Whenever I'm gonna sew with something that's kind of sticky. So for example, check this out. I know you're a gal who can appreciate a good leather bag.
Ooh, gorgeous.
Yes, well, I started making this earlier on our earlier hour, and I'm just gonna show you how easy it is for you to make your own box bag of genuine leather. But we want to sew it inside out, and this is a bit, well, A, it's very thick because we need to go through a double layer, and the rawhide here is quite sticky. So when you use that Easy Glide foot, this is going to allow you to sew leather, and you've got that extra lift on, see how the presser foot's still up, but I can go up even further when I've got something very, very thick, like this double layer of leather, and then I can put my presser foot down. So that's an extra nice bonus. Now, let's watch how, look at this, gliding through that leather.
Wow.
With that Easy Glide foot. Now, you do want to put a leather needle in your machine.
Okay.
But the fact that you are getting this foot in the kit is, you know, this is definitely an add-on that people have to search out and buy from a sewing machine dealer, because you can't just find Easy Glide feet anywhere. So check that out. That's a double layer of leather.
Wow.
And the first step of putting together our box bag, you know, and this is the kind of thing that if you're upcycling an old jacket, you can take the leather right off the back and turn it into one of those never full bags that's made out of genuine leather.
Yeah, and then you have, as we said, the accomplishment that you did it yourself. But
Totally.
But you're right, Jenna, because it's all the feet that are going to make the difference. So this configuration that you're getting today, and again, by the way, this is brand new as we just for our kickoff of National Sewing Month, and you can always go to hsn.com because this is it. This is the first day all month long. We're going to be bringing you amazing values in the sewing world from all of our different awesome brands. So you can check them all out by going there. But Janome we are featuring today because of the 100th anniversary. So you get it all, and you do also, just like we showed you with the serger, I did want to point out that you get the great instruction book that goes right along with it. And once again, it's going through all of the different feet that you get, explains all the different feet, going through the threading, and the fact that you actually have, if you have the HSN card or Zulily card or Q card, our awesome promotion today, save even more money, right? Every time you put $75 on that card, we give you $15 back. So, and by the way, when we talk about the VIP financing, this on your HSN card is $41.11. There's no interest on that. And even on a regular credit card at $74, there's no interest on that at all. Delivery direct is also a great time. You might want to think about that. Maybe you have somebody on your list you'd love to send this to. But you know, Jennifer, I talked about this, a lot of people, I think a lot of people who never sewed or maybe sewed years and years ago during COVID were kind of going, okay, I got to do something. I want to do something creative. I want to do something fun. Yeah. So maybe you realized in that period, okay, that machine that I had, it's not cutting it anymore. I really need a good machine. And you want a machine that will grow with you. And a heavy duty machine does that because it still does all the basic jobs too, doesn't it?
For sure. I mean, you're doing your buttonholes, you're hemming your pants, you're repairing, you know, the boat cover or whatever needs mending. But I love, and I've just attached that even feed foot, you know, the one I said that was about $40.
Yeah.
That's brilliant for quilting. In this bundle, you're getting the complete quilting kit. And what this allows you to do is, and look at what I've done here. I started quilting this last hour. You'll appreciate this. All of the squares on this quilt are made out of the old baby clothes.
Oh, I love it.
You know, so all the kids are you know, our favorite shirts and onesies and little pajamas. Cute. Some of them with, you know, stains and all still on there.
And the skirt, how cute is that?
Don't you just remember them in their little onesies like this?
Yes.
You know, and I just sewed them all in squares and attached them with, you know, some sashing. But because I've got a heavy duty machine like this, I can do the quilting of this myself. So I put it together with the batting and the backing, and now I've attached that even feed foot. And what it's going to do, if we can get nice and close up, is it's going to show you there's feed dogs in the bottom of the machine, but this adds a second set of teeth so that when you want to do a big heavy duty job, like a heavy quilt like this, where you want to quilt it yourself, you need the teeth from on top to pull as well because of the weight of the project. So I'm getting it up here on my lap. And now I'll try to slow down so you can get a nice close-up shot of those teeth pulling the fabric from on top and on bottom. So look at, there's lots of throat
and nothing's
space here.
gathering, right? It's not pulling together.
No, exactly. It's pulling the weight of the blanket from the bottom and the top. So it's allowing me to achieve that straight line quilting myself at home with ease. So when you've got a foot like this, this is how you would use it. And you can see I've got lots of room in the throat here to be rolling up the blanket.
Glides right through.
Yeah, it glides right through this big, heavy quilt. And what a great keepsake. Maybe your daughter or son had a baby during COVID, and this is the kind of thing that, you'll be able to collect up over the years because, once they outgrow it, what do? You donate some, but you have some favorites that you'd like to keep, their first receiving blankets.
Yes.
But what do you do with them? This is actually an heirloom that they'll keep their entire life.
You're
It can
so
be on
right.
their bed through childhood, or you can snuggle with it and just have the memories yourself.
Yeah, the best gifts. There's no question about it. And like you say, we all keep them, right? I mean, I have like a whole, half a closet full of Noelle's baby clothes. And such a, right? So, and it's a perfect way to create something with great memories, create something personal. And the key is that you're not just getting the machine that will do it, but that you're getting all of the feet, of course, that comes right along with it as well. And Jennifer, you talked about this, but the fact that this machine is an all aluminum metal body machine is really one of the most important features about that. So you don't have, we're not dealing with, like I said, all the little plastic parts inside or on the outside. And I love the fact that it even has like the cover to it.
I love it. And let's lift up this little trap door here where the thread is nestled. And I want to draw your attention to this sewing guide here. So all of the presser feet that the machine comes with, there's little photos of them. And then it also says what stitch you use them with. So if you are new to sewing, if this is something where you're like, okay, I'd love to do this, but I just don't know where to start, the machine is going to help you. So if you're using a straight stitch, it's literally showing you on the little picture guide, use presser foot A, and then on the actual presser foot, there is a little letter A. So you know exactly which one you're choosing, and you're making sure it's the right one for the right job. So I love this guide. It's exactly where you need it. You can tuck it away when you're done looking at it. It doesn't have to stay up and open all the time. But that presser foot, and with the little letters like engraved right on them, that makes all the difference for someone who's new or just someone trying to stay organized. For what job they're doing. If you know that the zigzag is presser foot A, but that the rolled hem is presser foot D, and then it tells you here, well, if I want to do a rolled hem with presser foot D, it's saying you should choose stitch number 13, the straight stitch. And it's showing you a little picture above of the rolled hem. If you want to do a zipper, it's showing you what stitch to do, presser foot E. If you want to do some of these decorative stitches, and so on. So it's just an amazing guide to, basically get your sewing going next level, where the machine is there to lend you a hand.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. So there's a clock up on the screen. I think there's some, I think we have over 50, I'm sure at least, sold of this one today. And okay, close to 70 gone already of this machine, and it is brand new, so you are getting that opportunity to add this, as we said, to your sewing arsenal. But going back to the fact that if you are ready for a new machine, and you're like, well, maybe Janome, tell me a little bit about the name. This is a company. It has started in 1920. They have their 100th anniversary. That's why you see that 100 up in the graphic. I know on the serger and a lot of the machines. We are celebrating a 100th anniversary of this company. They were the first. They are leaders, absolute leaders in the sewing industry. And this machine is the heavy duty. And I think most of us start off, if you're going to start off with a machine, you're starting off with a basic machine. And then you kind of work, from that basic machine into like the heavy duty and then like into the serger. Well, what's great about this machine, it's a heavy duty machine, but it's also perfect if you've never owned a sewing machine before, right? So you can do anything from the simplest of jobs to the most complicated of jobs. As you watch Jennifer, sewing the quilt or sewing that leather bag, or you can see this great bag that we have even over here that's done with the cork. So when you think about a lot of these heavier fabrics. How cool is this backpack? So imagine being able to make something like this. I mean, something that your kids are never going to find anywhere out there. You can work, so because we're showing Jennifer the cork and the leather, what are some of the other ideas of some of the heavier materials that we can actually use on the heavy duty machine?
Well, cork is super in right now.
Yeah.
100% cork you'd want to try. You know what it's also in? The clear vinyl bags.
Oh, yes.
Those are very hard to work with on a regular machine, but remember how this machine comes with that white Easy Glide foot? So you could have one of those cool, trendy, clear beach bags, you know? You just box it out and you'll sew with your Easy Glide foot. But I also love the idea of, yes, doing something like the blanket, putting on, you know, the even feed foot here, getting, you know, to some of those heavier materials. But what about mending the things that you already have at home? You know, if the last year and a half has taught us anything, it's to be more self-sustainable. And you know what? We've just come out of a summer where we've been playing lots of badminton and volleyball in the backyard, just can't really go anywhere. And you know what? This kind of stuff, you know, you might toss out if it gets a little tear, but not when you have a heavy duty machine. You can run whatever tear, whatever tape needs mending. So this vinyl here is very kind of plasticky and sticky. It's no match for a heavy duty machine. In fact, I still have the even feed foot on here, but I just want to show you. It's going to take this and do a repair job. No problem at all. So you're not having to throw out things like a barbecue cover or cushions. You can simply mend and repair. And over time, when you get in the habit of doing that kind of thing for yourself, you save money, you feel better, it's better for the environment, it's more sustainable, it's win, 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 win. But you can't do it if you don't have a machine that can handle the job.
Right, and you and I chatted about this earlier, Jennifer, that like your heavy duty machines can run you $600–700. So,
yeah, and
right?
I mean, whoever does the negotiating around there, like, hats off to you. Yeah, it's good.
We did a good job, didn't we? And then again, here's the cover. All right, you even get the cover that goes with it. Obviously, you get the presser foot. So I know we have just a couple of, like a minute or so remaining, but this is the only airing. I mean, this is it. This is the last airing of this particular machine. And I wanted to turn it to the side because honestly, a lot of your heavy duty machines are really big and bulky. Look at this, look at the profile of that. I mean, look at how slim, right? It's basically, do I actually, no, hang on. Maybe I do have the measurements on it. Hold on. Yes, it's about
a very
16 by 12.
Right. Yeah, 16 by 12. It's a very slim footprint. But if you're wanting to do things like make your own clothing, I've just finished putting a pocket in the edge of this skirt that I'm making, and you've got to see this for back to school. I've just finished this pocket here when we were, and look at this, to be able to do something from mending that net to making a cute, cute skirt. Look at this fabric from Spoonflower.
I love that.
It's a pencil skirt.
How fair for a teacher, wouldn't that be great?
Yes, I mean, are the kids going to be embarrassed if I walk them to school with this on the first day? I think it's fabulous.
I think so too. What do they know, right?
To be able to, you know, out of just cute fabric that you see like this online, get it delivered and, you know, make your own pocket, make it fit your own body and just have some fun with like making clothes. You're not going to find something like this at the store. This is the kind of cool stuff that you can make yourself when you have a machine that can go from practical to Pinterest in like a flash.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, Jennifer, thank you so much. It's always a pleasure. And happy anniversary again.
Oh, thanks to you too. It's been so, so fun.
Oh my gosh. And thank you guys. And okay, listen, I have only about 300 left. Amazing buy, brand new today. And again, available $369, free shipping and handling. And then, oh, by the way, I know we don't have a lot, but this is another customer pick. Last day on the feature price, it is the Sunbeam Aero ceramic iron, but you can use it as a steamer as well. Anti-drip, anti-calcium, 1600 watts of power. You even have like the water spray feature to it. The plate, I love the plate on it. It has a very large ceramic sole plate, easy glide. You can see how you can just with the touch of the button just kind of flip through all of the different options that you have. Comes, of course, with a 3-year warranty that goes right along with that, 744-445. And by the way, that's just one of the items, but have you been dying like, where am I gonna find a PlayStation 5? Guess what? We have you covered. I mean, honestly, you cannot believe some of the incredible items that we have at hsn.com because basically there are a lot of items, there are a lot of brands, really thousands of products products we don't put on the air. So just go check it out. I know my amazing wine cooler that I bought. I don't think we have any right now, but I definitely bought that on our web as well. So check that out. And we have one final item for this hour. And if you spend time with us in the sewing world, and a lot of our sewing shows in particular, you know about the OttLite. Well, I have a fabulous value on this OttLite today that is, by the way, a big customer pick already at hsn.com. $60, right? Yep, $60.99 has been the price today. And I'm not sure, do we have a lot of these, Kyle, to go around? Not sure. But it's $34.99 to get this home on sale. And what is it? It is not only your light, right? And when you touch it, you can see how it's increasing in the light. There are 3 different settings. But it is also, you take your smartphone, your iPad, and you can see how it's charging it, right? See when I laid it down? If I can have to take that off, and I'll show that to everyone again in a minute. But, oh, did I move it too quick? Oh, sorry. Aw. Okay, hang on, let me get it off. All right, so it's off, so you can see, right? So I'm gonna lay it down. Ta-da! It charges your wireless devices. It's the coolest, coolest item. Touch sensitive, and then you even have a USB to the back, so you can charge your units with the USB, or you can charge them with the Qi charger on the top. Fabulous. I mean, first of all, you want to put this by your nightstand. This is amazing in the kitchen also, back to school, you name it. Well, let me bring in Jessica Kremka, who's going to tell us more about this, and an awesome, awesome value today on this one, Jessica. Hi, how are you?
Hello, I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Good, happy sewing month.
Thank you, happy sewing month to you as well. We're gonna be seeing a lot of you this month, I'm sure.
Yes, yes, so this is the OttLite. This is different than any OttLite we've ever offered. This has 2 amazing ways to charge your devices and has that crisp, clear illumination that OttLite is so known for. OttLite was started by a gentleman named Dr. John Nash Ott over 30 years ago, and he spent 40 years researching natural daylight and its effect on all living things. And we bring natural daylight into your sewing room, into your office, into your craft room to help you see better and feel better. And this is one way I always like to talk about natural daylight is color matching. Is it a blue sock or a black sock? You go to the window to find out. With OttLite, you can really know which sock is black and which sock is blue. And think about how important that is for sewing when you're working with different thread colors and making so many color decisions. It's important to know with confidence that the colors you're picking are accurate. So that's the magic of the OttLite illumination, really helping you see colors and details clearly. But this takes it even a step farther with these great charging options. So we have a Qi wireless charger built right into the base. And this symbol is really important. This means it's gone through rigorous testing to make sure it's going to work with your device. It works with iPhone 8 and above and most Android devices. Just check with your device to make sure that it'll work. And then it also has a 5-volt, 2.1 amp USB right on the back. So you can charge 2 devices at the same time. And 5-volt, 2.1 amp means that it's not going to trickle charge. So it's not going to be a slow charge. Excuse me. It's going to fully and thoroughly charge your devices.
How great is this for like offices, right? Or kids that are going back to school for the dorm? I love it because again, you can charge your 2 devices, but even with that light, and if you look at the light, there's like 3 different settings on the light. I'm not sure if you can see it with the studio lights on, but it's just a really beautiful ambient light. But the best part about it is the accuracy of the light. And then you take your phone, you can take your iPad, you lay it right on top, and it immediately charges it. And again, you can charge another unit from the back. I can just turn this one around so you can see the other USB right in the back. So this, and we've done, to Jessica's point, we've done a lot of different lights here at HSN, but I was so shocked to see this at a price of $34.99 because this is really, as you said, one of the most popular of all the different lights we have. Small profile, you can put it anywhere. And by the way, beautiful wood base to it also. So that
pretty.
It's, right, yeah, it's so pretty. This is an amazing, amazing holiday gift. If you're already starting some of your early holiday shopping, I'd love to have you place your order, go to hsn.com. You can shop easily, hsn.com, or let me tell you, shop via the HSN app. That is me. That is my go-to. I am on that app all the time. It's fast, it's quick, it's easy. And if you want to take advantage of that great promotion, the VIP card today, where you can use, well, every time you put $75 in your cart, when you check out, we're gonna give you $15. So you haven't really spent $75, you're spending $60. And you can use that on your HSN card, your Q card, or your Zulily card. You just need that code, 188084. And then on the website, again, as I mentioned, when you go to hsn.com, we have tons and tons of different lights.
Tons of.
Tons. But I love it. And you can see, when you come down, boom, boy, does this one stick out, because it's a big customer pick, Jessica.
It is, and you mentioned gift giving, and it's so great. I was reading the reviews, there's some wonderful reviews, and one person said this was perfect for the hard-to-buy family members in her world, because everyone has devices that they need to charge. Think about it, we charge our phones, we charge our watches, we charge earphones, so many different things that we have to have charged and ready so that we can go to school, so that we can go to work, so we can have fun. So this is such a great, convenient way, and it's wonderful in so many places in your home. My son and my daughter and my husband all have this by their bed. And you just tap, tap, tap. So it's really easy in the middle of the night if you need a little bit of light. Put your phone on to charge when you go to bed, and then you can just tap it on and off. But there's 3 brightness settings. You can tap it anywhere on that beautiful arch to really use that illumination. It's also wonderful in the kitchen. You mentioned that earlier. I really love it for reading recipes, because I have all these beautiful old heirloom recipes that we're going to break out for the holidays very soon. And sometimes they're stained with all kinds of cake batter and stuff and small writing. So to have that illumination right at your fingertips is so helpful to be able to read all of those small recipe details. And you can charge your tablet so that you can have Pinterest ready to go with all those great recipes too. It's wonderful for dorms and back to school. And just being organized is so important. We're all trying to declutter to make our homes as useful and helpful as possible. Knowing exactly where your devices are is really helpful. And then also not having to hunt around for your charging cables is really helpful too.
I was just gonna say that. Oh my, isn't that the nightmare? Like the nightmare I know every time, like I'm traveling, or because listen, we need our devices. We're always on them, so we're always needing to charge them.
Yes.
I love that you don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, I only have one cord. I need to charge the iPad. I need to charge the phone. You don't have to worry about it. Right? You just plug it in, put your phone right on the top, and it's charging it. And the same, obviously, with the iPad. You can additionally charge from the back, because on the back of the unit, turn it around, you can see that you have another USB port to it. It's awesome. And I keep saying, incredible, incredible holiday gift. And get them while we have the quantity right now, while you can buy it, almost half off. We sold it for $60.99. It's $34.99. You see FlexPay, so that's on any credit card, debit card, PayPal, no interest whatsoever. $11.66 there. And it's the kind, when you look at your holiday list, because I've already trying to start mine, it's really hard. I mean, this is the one item, right? Young, old, male, female, whatever. It doesn't matter who you are. This is something you can give to everybody and they would love it.
That is so true. It's such a sleek design. It fits beautifully in so many different places. And I love the charging feature on the phone, because there's no cord, so that when your phone rings, you just pick it up and you don't have to unplug it and fumble around. It makes it so easy. I have this on my desk at work, and I love it. For sewing rooms, it's awesome, especially when we're talking about threading a needle. You have that great illumination right there, and you can really see that detail and be able to do that very easily. So this is a color consultation station. You can really see those accurate colors and make sure that anything that you're choosing, you feel really comfortable with that color. There's so many uses, and you're right, it's wonderful for anybody on your gift list and for yourself as well.
Exactly. And again, that's it. You just touch it, basically touch it anywhere, and on it goes. Jessica, thank you so much. It's been such a pleasure to have you with me today. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Have a great day. All right, so we're going to continue to take all of the calls coming through. I will see everyone next again on Sunday. Chef Curtis Stone is back, and we always love when he's here with us. But Tamara's coming up next with her exciting new show, Daily Deals, some amazing new finds, and I know she also has an awesome opportunity for you to enjoy our incredible Today's Special from Benefit. Enjoy.
Well, that's right. It is time for daily deals and fall finds because we have officially crossed over into September. So every weekday in September at this time, I want you to mark your calendars and I want you to join me because we've got daily deals and fall finds that are going to be great for you. You're going to see our today's special. You're going to see great prices and lots of variety. So I hope that you'll be here. I'm Tamara Hook.